What's up YouTube? James here. It's been a while since I did a deck profile, but I'm here to do a deck profile on my new deck. I plan on running this for now until I get to improve it. I mentioned this deck, or I showed a quick preview of it earlier in a video where I got a package of my tour guides that came in, and then I did the quick run through of my ninja deck. And I actually ran it at locals today, and I got first place. So it's pretty awesome. And I'm running tour guides in this build, so if those of you guys who do not want to see a ninja deck with tour guides, then I just stop watching now, I guess. But yeah, the only changes really that I made from that little preview video, I had two Fiendish chains in here, and they're Ken's. I was borrowing them, and they're working nicely. I mean, I've only play tested by playing my cousin. Dueling Network doesn't work for me, so we just duel over webcam and stuff. And now let me focus on Hanzo real quick. But yeah, and so Ken played in the tournament today as well. I did get to play Ken. Game 1 I won. But it was like 37 minutes, like game 1. That's really crazy. And then there was like only 3 minutes left for game 2 and game 3. Game 2, like, dead cards. I couldn't bring anything out. I couldn't summon anything, and then Ken just beat me down with like Rush Rhino, and that sucked. He plays Rush Rhino, like I think 1 or 2 maybe in his TG Agents build. Pretty cool. In game 3, I had like 7,100 life points, and he had 8,000, and so the end of match procedures I ended up losing. But yeah, so I got to play Ken, and the story of that is that he needed the Fiendish Chains today, so I didn't get to run them in my deck. So my substitute, or not substitute, or what I used instead was 1 Compulse and a Heavy Storm. So onto my deck profile. I went 6-1 today. My only loss was to Ken. I got to play against heroes with Fusion Gate, Miracle Fusion, Super Polys, Shining, all that jazz. And then I got to play X-sabers. I played against Insectors. TG Agents Ken. Sorry to mention that again. And then I played Hero Ninjas, Zaylen's deck. Shout out to Zaylen. He got to write on the board that, when we top at our locals, we have a board where we write our name and then the deck. And then I wanted to call it Ninjas from the Underworld, but he wrote it in kanji, in Japanese, the characters and stuff. And then it literally translates to Ninjas from Hell. And it looks pretty sick. Alright, so onto the deck profile. For those of you who want to check this out, and to show you guys my deck that I'm running now instead of my TG Stun deck that I scrapped. So, for the ninjas, there's going to be some glare, sorry guys. 3 Grandmaster Hanzos. I play only 2 Upstart Golden Ninjas, Great Light Target, and then if I have a trap in my hand and I don't need it, summon them, use his effect, bring out Hanzo or whatever I want. And I play a Masked Ninja Ibisu. His effect is really good. I love using it. It's like a mini Trunade. And a lot of people question why I play some of the cards I play, but it all works, and it ran pretty well today. And I just have a ninja on the field, whether it's the White Dragon Ninja or Hanzo or Upstart. Summon him, use his effect to return the amounts, or use his effect correctly, and then it's like a little mini Trunade. Unless they stop it, and then just Xyz attack or make my plays from there. So yeah, those are the ninjas. And then next, these are like my boss monsters. Blackluster Soldier, Gores, Emissary of Darkness, and then we have the White Dragon Ninja. You see tour guide right there, but yeah, the White Dragon Ninja. And we have the 3 tour guides from the Underworld. The Sangan as a target. Sangan, I use Sangan to search for tour guide, Effect Veiler, and Maxi, which are coming up next. Yeah, first time entering tournaments with tour guides. Since I just got them this week. So 2 Maxi, 2 Effect Veiler, And my last monsters are 3 Drac-Guaibas. I'm thinking about running a Velo, maybe, maybe not. I just didn't like the idea of, I don't know, that many. I just super transformation into this sometimes, but yeah. Just so far at 3 today was good. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 MSTs. I run triple Pot of Duality, double Magic Planter because I play continuous traps, and a Reinforcement of the Army to search out my ninjas, or usually Hanzo. Traps, Starlight Road, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Solemn Brigade, 1 Judgment, 2 Warning. Play 2 Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, Safe Zone, Compulse, and Call the Haunted. I had the Magic Planners in there when it worked a lot better because I was running Phoenix Chains as well. You know, in case I wanted to get rid of the Phoenix Chains or whatever I had on my opponent's monster, and then just use Magic Planner. But yeah, it worked out really nicely today. You know, you guys can question some of the choices I had, but this is the way I built it. I felt pretty comfortable with it. It worked out nicely. It's sadly I wanted to have like a Mind Control and Book of Boon in here, but I just stuck with this and I got first place today. Really awesome. So that was the main deck. Sorry if I'm taking too long. Haven't done one of these in a while. In extra deck, my token. Forget that. I play 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, Ally Justice Catastor, Brionic, Black Rose Dragon, Stardust Dragon, and Trishula. Whether or not I'm just using Veiler or the opponent's tuners or something, somehow I can go into these, but other than that, I usually don't bring them out, but you know, if Gores comes out, I can use Effect Veiler to go into Stardust. I don't know, stuff like that. And 1 Zen Mains, 1 Levier, 1 Giga Brilliant. Really good card. Helped me with the winning a match. I was trying to be in Zectors. I forgot that my Hanzo was banished, so I totally forgot about Levier. I thought about Levier, but I just only saw like my opponent's Hornet banished. So I was like, why would I want a Hornet? Because like he's really weak and stuff. And then I really needed to get over some monsters. I had like a BLS, Tour Guide, and Sanga on the field. And I went into Giga Brilliant, used his effect, and then it perfectly like took away his life points on my opponent. And it was like 5,700, and he had like a... I forgot what we had, but so BLS was 3,300, and he attacked twice. I think he had some Insectors out. And then Giga Brilliant attack for game, so that was really cool. Cool card. Good card. Pick them up while you can. Leviathan Dragon. I play 1 Evalzar Dolka and 1 Logia because of the dinos in my deck. And lastly, 2 Utopia. And a Utopia Ray. I definitely will probably take out Utopia Ray. I never brought him out, so it's a waste in the extra deck. Originally I was going to take him out before I enter the tournament, but then I was just too lazy about thinking what I wanted to replace him with. In my opinion, I'd probably replace him for another Zen Mains, or maybe if, you know, I wanted to go with the Blade Armor Ninja or whatever. But yeah, I mean, everyone can make their own choices, but I'll play test with this more and see how it goes. And my side deck. It's incomplete, still needs work, but I put it together really quick, but it worked nicely. I never sided into Cyber Dragon today. I usually only do it if I'm going against like machine decks. Snowman Eater, so helpful today. One of the hero decks I played against today, running super polys and you know, just fusion gates or future, I don't know, just all, you know, the hero stuff. And then but he's also playing Malefic Cyber End, and I just set this, he attacked with it, and I just flipped him over, and bam, got him. DD Crow, Worked against Insectors. It's really good against anything that works in the grave. Again, I'm not really good at explaining, so just ignore what I say. Just look at the cards. Another MST. I side my bottomless. I side him in. I usually take out. Sometimes I just take out warning and I put in bottomless. Maybe one or two, but you know, I just alternate between depending on what decks I play. I'm not really good at siding, but I did really well at siding today, I guess. But yeah, triple chain disappearance, double shadow imprisoning mirrors, and the last two were just random. Like Pot of Avarice, never sided that in. It's just because I had the thought of like maybe main decking it. Had no idea. I just had to play test to see how well the deck works if like my graveyard loaded up too much with monsters, and I can just like recycle them with Pot of Avarice. But the only time the graveyard ever got really big was against Ken, and it was like our 30. Like Ken and I played a match. It was like 37 minutes for game 1. It was like so long, and we only had like 3 minutes for game 2 and game 3. Like within 3 minutes we had to finish and stuff. But yeah, and like it was just he had like a Venus out and 2 gachis, and I just couldn't attack over them because like the gachis were like 2600 defense, and then I got BLS, drew into BLS, and then from there I took game 1, and then game 2 and game 3 I lost to Ken. I don't know, I forgot if I just explained that or not. Sorry, just it's kind of late right now. And safe zone, probably take that out for another compulse. If I could, I would run Phoenix Chains over my Compulse probably, but for now, since I don't have Phoenix, I'll probably just run Compulse. Alright, so that's my deck profile, ninjas. Comment, like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, Ben and I's eggrollfilms. So yeah, I was really happy that I got to top. There are 2 other ninja players there. Hero Ninjas was Zaylin, and Ninja kind of like transformation some more was I think that's why Hector was playing. But yeah, it's really nice to like be able to go into the top with ninjas and you know, get ninjas on the board and stuff. So I was really happy about that. So with the prizes for topping, I ended up getting 2 turbo packs, 4 in total, but then I just basically traded. I let Ken get 2 of my turbos, which is like $4 store credit each, and then I just got a Chaos Sorcerer from him, a gold Chaos Sorcerer, and like a pack of sleeves. So I'm just gonna do this opening real quick. It's been a while since I've done the deck profile. It's kind of long, so apologize. Dark Horse, Sirocco, and Kotodoma. Crappy cards. I'm never gonna pull anything good. In Gear Town, a Gokipon and a Gogo the Gallant Ninja. So yeah, turbos. I was just really happy about getting these sleeves. But yep, that's my ninja deck profile. Thanks for watching. Yeah, see you guys.